So deep research on ChatGPT is a feature that goes out and finds and retrieves information from the web. It analyzes that information and then presents a very detailed in-depth report. So of far greater depth and detail compared with if you just use the regular chat window. And the good news is there have been some recent improvements to deep research. So these improvements are only available on the paid plans for now, but they will be introduced to the free plan shortly. So by way of a demonstration, let's illustrate these new features. So first of all, to find deep research, we need to click on the plus symbol and drop down to more, select deep research, and then you can see some of the new changes. So we know that we're on deep research because we've got that listed here. You can, if you're in the US, now select particular apps to work with, but unfortunately in the UK and Europe this is not available. Kind of looks like it's available, but it doesn't work. Another new feature is that you can now specify particular websites. So you'll notice that I have added the NILC website here, so we can work with particular websites now, as we will see in the example. Another change is these suggested reports that you can ask for, prompts that you can put in to obtain reports, and those reports that have been produced by ChatGPT's deep research, they will be available here in this area. So let's paste in an example of a prompt. So essentially I'm asking deep research to visit the NILC website and to work out the benefits of the website. So it's going to do this in some detail. So let's just fire off the prompt now, and there'll be one or two other changes here. So we've now got a panel where it's kind of making some assumptions from the prompt what I want to do. So if I'm not happy with these, then I can edit that, and via text I can make those changes as required. But if all is good, then I can just click start, and you'll notice that there was a timer there, so it would have started automatically if I hadn't done anything. Now once I click start, another change is that I've got the ability now to make changes as we're going along. So if I change my mind about any of these particular factors, I want to widen the report or make it more narrow or something like that, I can just click update and it will do that. So you can see that the researching has now gone underway. Now this is going to take some time, so just going to pause the video and come back shortly. So the deep research report has now been completed, and as you can see, it took 8 minutes. There were 18 citations, so 18 pages on the NILC website have been referenced from 106 searches. So one new feature of the deep research is that you can now expand into a nice full-size window. So we've got this icon here, just click on that, and we've got a nice full-size version to work with. Another new feature is over on the left, we've got this little slider, so we can easily now jump to any section in the report, which is really handy for navigation, particularly if you've got a long and very detailed report. If you want to download the report, just as previously, you can click this download icon here. And also here we've got a full list of sources and activities. You've got all of your citations here, fully listed and clickable, and you've got all the sources that were scanned here and were searched for. The activity is the chain of thought, or the process that deep research has undergone. So you can clearly see transparently all of the activity that was undertaken. So this gives you confidence that the report was put together correctly. So it's well worth a read over. You can even look at this in real time as the report is being created if you so wish. So got a nice full detailed report here, even with a flow chart, as you can see. So it has definitely done the job. Just one other thing to mention is that, as previously, you can hover over a citation with a number there, and you can click on that and visit the page. So there we go. The deep research feature now improved from ChatGPT.